Hi, Joseph. I'm Callie.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good, and good to meet you, Pamela.
Good to meet you, Callie. Pleasure. I just want to tell you how much we appreciate your support too. Well, because you didn't hear it when I thanked Jim, but it means a lot to us.
I know you're looking forward to finally getting this thing out the door. And
Oh,
have
yes.
your premiere and get it on PBS.
I think of a more deserving guy than Dick Biondi because I'm he gets so much support from so many people, and we're always, all of us, thinking about him and doing whatever we can to make this happen. And I'm so glad I can be a part of it, and this is a wonderful thing you guys are doing. So hopefully it'll all come together, and
it will, one way or another. It's coming together.
Yeah, yeah, we're on a good pace. Despite the pandemic and everything like that, we're moving forward, and things are looking good for this year for us.
Yeah, we are very encouraged, and it's thanks to people like you, all of you, because and Joe included. I mean, we just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and we're going to get there. So, yeah, it's really
definitely.
Yeah.
So,
well, this guy, both of them, Kelly and Jim, are dear friends that we go back quite a few years.
A long time.
Northbrook days.
Yeah.
Think about sometimes.
So when did you actually start to become fans of the Buckinghams? Way back in the 60s?
Back in '66 when I first started hearing the tune along with Mr. Norm commercials, and then they started playing. And
Norm, it's amazing how many people through the years have come up to us and said, I remember you from the Mr. Norm commercial. I used to hear it on the radio, and Mr. Norm, it was a Dodge, kind of a performance.
Yeah, Grand Spalding Dodge.
I remember. Now, Joe's
where was it? Where in Chicago was it?
Grand and Spalding.
Oh, okay.
On the near north. Yeah.
We tried. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We did the commercial for them. It was a trade-off. They gave us a Dodge van.
Oh my!
That's how they paid us. We did the commercial. They gave us the van, and we had a vehicle for all our equipment. And at that time, I mean, gosh, we used to load that thing up with all our stuff. And there was about maybe a foot and a half or so between the roof and the equipment, and we used to lay on top of that.
Oh,
I was 17 years old. You could do it then. You could do that.
Can.
So we'd all load into the van. We'd travel. Gosh, we'd leave Chicago and play as far as, like, say, Aberdeen, South Dakota. We'd play a show there and then drive back, and I'd get back in time for school. And but we had the van. I really appreciate you guys doing this. I mean,
it's totally our pleasure.
It's for the good of
my gosh.
That whole scene was part of the fabric of everybody's life in the Chicago area,
including ours.
And you were fortunate to have national exposure besides the Chicago area. And Dick was so much a part of that. That was in the era where you could go in and talk to a guy, meet a guy, and he'd play your song, and he'd find a way to do it and make it happen.
Well, he was such a talented guy, but so giving and respectful of everyone, and he always gave you a lot of attention. And I'm talking different eras too. I remember him in the '60s and 80s when we started playing a lot again, and the '90s, and he was always there. Always very supportive of the country playing. And it never fails that, I'll meet different people, radio personalities, and you mentioned Dick Biondi's name, and they know who he is. Everybody knows who he is. He's not just a local guy here. I mean, we all love him here in Chicago, but really the country,
Didn't he broadcast all over the country? Because I had friends that listened to him from other states.
Well, not 250,000 watt stations, but then he went to LA for a while, I think. So
he introduced the Beatles when he was in LA. I think it was at Hollywood.
That's right. Hollywood Bowl. But Dick also did a syndicated show out of New York City for a little while,
Yeah.
about a year, and he was heard all across the country there.
Yeah.
So, we, Paul
Yeah,
Schaefer,
Tim knows everything.
up in Canada talks about listening to Dick when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And I see
Paul
he's one of your donors.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
in good
Nice.
company.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
lived in Thunder Bay, Canada.
Oh,
And,
wow.
Okay.
kid, and he used to pick up WLS at night, 50,000 watts. He knew Carl Bonifetti, the Screaming Wild Man,
Oh, yeah.
who was our manager for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew all the Chicago bands. He was a big fan of the Chicago groups because of that.
So you're going to play us a song?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. What do you want to hear?
Well, I don't know. Pam mentioned something. I don't know what it was. Anything.
No, anything. I mean, your choice.
Do you have a favorite Buckingham song? You guys?
Well, me, Don't You Care, probably, but it doesn't matter. Any of your 5 minutes.
I think I haven't been doing a lot of singing lately. And it's I have to think about these songs because I don't play them on stage anymore. I do all the lead singing, so I don't have.
Yeah, that's what Dave's for.
Yeah. If I can you hear it?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Don't love me. Why don't you tell me? Instead of running around with all the other guys in town, can't you see you're hurting me? Don't you care? You guys can sing along. Don't you care? If you don't want me, why don't you tell me? Instead of telling lies and making me cry, can't you see you're hurting me? Don't you care?
Don't you care?
Whatever happened
to
all
all
the
the
time
times
used to have,
the time we
right
cried.
and left. I
I
want to know. I
I
want to know.
Will you ever love me again? Or will I find out that this is the end? Don't you care?
Very good.
My baby. Something like that. You want to hear the last verse too?
Why not?
You said that you believe me.
You believe me.
And
Why'd you ever leave me?
standing here all alone without a girl of my own? Can't you see you're hurting me? Don't you care?
Don't you care?
Don't you care? Don't you
Don't you
care?
care?
Don't you care?
Don't you care? I hope.
Bravo, that was great.
Little
That was
dose.
awesome.
Well, Pamela and Joe, this is just a great thing, and I'm hoping some other people, Jim Peterick, or I see you got Ronnie Rice coming up, and there's just a whole slew of the people from that era who I think would be proud to be on this and raise a few more bucks so you can put this in the can.
That's what we're
Thank you.
hoping.
Well, you know,
Thank you. Sure.
Well, listen, folks, we appreciate all your time.
Oh, more than we can.
Thank
say.
you,
Appreciate
guys.
what you're doing for the film, and Carl, generous with your time. You're a class act, always have been.
I'm so blessed to still be doing this and still making music, still have my health, and blessed by so many people that I've met through the years. And you guys are two of them, you know.
Oh,
I'm
thank you,
very
Carl.
fortunate, you know, to have those relationships with people. And, you know, it's just, I can't say enough about how lucky I am to have had this kind of life, to be able to make music for a living. I mean, it's been a thrill, you know. If you come into Chicago, let me know.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll be around as long as the pandemic is under control. Our
Yeah.
reservations are all made, but
Yeah,
Yes, we
hopefully
will.
it'll
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Take care. God
Thank
bless
you,
everybody.
guys.